Alright, pyramid of biomass versus pyramid of numbers. The pyramid of biomass is the dry mass of all the living things in a food chain. So to get the dry mass, it needs to be dead. And it's difficult to dry as you go up because the organisms have more water. So for example, this food chain, leaves, which are eaten by a caterpillar, which is eaten by a sparrow, which is eaten by a hawk. You can easily dry leaves. If you have a caterpillar, quite easy to dry. The sparrow and the hawk are a little bit more difficult to remove all of the water and wet material in it. So again, it's the dry mass of all living things and it needs to be dead, and it's more difficult as you move up. And the next thing you need to know is that there's less biomass as you move up a food chain. Like I said, because it's more difficult to dry it up. So less biomass as you move up. So that's the pyramid of biomass. Pyramid of numbers is just the number of organisms at each level. So it'll be different for different food chains. So for this example, one leaf can feed, for example, 10 ants, and those 10 ants will feed one bird, and that one bird will feed one hawk. So basically, this is one leaf, and if you were to draw this in and fill it in, it would be 10. So 10 ants, one bird, one hawk. It just depends on the food chain or the example that you're given in the question. So for the pyramid of numbers, it's not always going to look like a proper pyramid going smaller as you move up. It just depends on what you're given. Remember, pyramid of biomass, again, is the dry mass of living things, and to get the dry mass, it has to be dead, and you have to remove the water. So the water needs to be removed in order to get the dry mass. That's why it's called dry mass. Okay, that's it.